Hi! So we're going to do this video a little different. I'm going to have Cole read.
From John 13, 34, and 35. It says, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this, all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another."
So, I was praying to God. I'd seen so much. There's so much darkness in this world. You see it on social media, you see it in the news, you just see it everywhere. And it just kind of feels like it's closing in on us. And I was praying to God about it, and I was like, okay, God, just kind of telling him my worries and my concerns, and honestly just being human and kind of Elizabeth. And if you know me and if you've met me and you really, really know me, you kind of know when I get overwhelmed, I get really loud, and I get I've become a whirlwind in a sense. And it's who I am. And I was praying to God, and I was like, I know there's scripture about love. And, I thought about that scripture. The two greatest commandments are love God, your Lord, with all your heart, soul, and mind. And the other one was to love
Your neighbor as yourself.
Love your neighbor as yourself. And I was like, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. And then I remember there was a scripture about they will know you are my follower because of the way that you love them. And I was like, that's what I'm looking for. And God was like, simply love them. Don't get the underlying story. Don't get the message. Don't get the details. Don't get the gossip. Don't get any of it. Just love them. Because sometimes we get so much information, it's really hard to love them. And I was like, man, that's so true. That's so true. And I was like, Jesus did that. He met the woman at the well. He met the woman in the street that was about to be stoned. He met Matthew while he was collecting taxes. He met, was a wee little man in a wee...
Zechariah.
Yeah. In a tree, he was walking. And he's like, I'm going to have lunch with you today. And he met some of his disciples on a boat, and he was like, come, follow me. Cast your net the other way. Gonna catch fish. Come. He just met them where they were, and he loved them. He didn't have to know anything about them, and he just loved them where they were. And I was like, wow. And so I try to do it. I'm not always perfect at it, because sometimes, honestly, it's hard to love people because you're like, I know too much. And I try to not do that, but sometimes I'm not perfect. I'm going to be like, but I'm working on it. But I was just like, okay, I'm going to tell him. I'll tell him what you told me, Jesus. So meet them where they are and love them where they are. And they'll know that you're a Christian, and they'll know you're different by the love that you carry in your heart for them. Have anything?
I'm going to read it one more time just because if I was watching this video, I'd have already forgotten what it says. It's John 13, 34, and 35. "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Now, that's a lot of love. And the reason that's a lot of love is because Jesus is love. Don't complicate it. Don't get too much information that makes it hard. Just love. Show love to everybody you meet.
Love. I was singing that one song in my head. People can't wait for time. No.
Yeah, I know on that one.
The Black Eyed Peas. Where is the love? Where is the love? Okay, that's all.